when John Krasinski risked his life to get Emily Blunt's approval for a $297 million movie, he said, "I just put my marriage on the line." When it was released in 2018, the horror film A Quiet Place was among the spookiest. It evolved into a multi-million-dollar franchise and a mainstay of the horror subgenre. In the second episode of A Quiet Place, John Krasinski had to risk his marriage so that Emily Blunt could perform a perilous sequence. For his second film, Krasinski assumed the director's post back in 2020. The Oppenheimer franchise, in which the Office actor and his wife, Emily Blunt, also starred, has been wildly successful. The following is what the filmmaker had to do to persuade Blunt. How nearly did John Krasinski's marriage to Emily Blunt fail? If you recall from the second film, Blunt was a part of a torturously dramatic automobile sequence. The actor from The Office recalled, "I said, you know, you're going to hit this pedestrian and this car is going to cut you off, then a bus is going to come at you at 40 miles per hour. And I saw her face fall and thought, I think I just put my marriage on the line. She was the best partner and colleague I've ever had, and he was grateful that she consented to it." Even though it was said Blunt had become tired of buses slamming into her with full power, the 40-year-old laughed. "After that scene, she's like, nah, we'll take a break from putting me in cars and having buses come at me." In an interview with Good Morning America in 2020, John disclosed that the sequel to the franchise was his way of saying thank you to the viewers of the first movie. As corny as it sounds, this is a thank you card to the folks who came out on the first one because Emily and I were truly overwhelmed by the love and respect people showed us, he continued. "A movie that wasn't as organic and personal to me couldn't be made by me." The 43-year-old said that it was challenging to persuade Blunt to accept the same part a second time. "She was hard to sell," he remarked. "I believe that I had an in. Listen, the first one was so intimate to you, why don't you write the script? If I can tell that it's equally intimate, I'll do it," she suggested. "I was fortunate to have her after she read the first scene and said, I'm in."